Hey everybody, Epic Titus here with another video tutorial for my gamers, streamers, content creators, alright? We're talking about finding the parts for the Chatterbox, the exotic weapon in Division 2. We're going to talk about this as fast as possible just to get straight to the point, alright? You got to find five things. You got to find hyena keys, you got to find 3 of the parts for the gun, and you got to find the blueprint. 3 parts, you got loaded canister, creative magazine, modified mods, alright? So that's what you got to find. Doesn't take long, but the problem is we've got random drops that if you do these and you use your keys, they will reset once every 24 hours. I'm saying that, but the patch 1.4 that released this week may actually have resets at specific times. So say they might say it sets at 12:01 every night, then you could do it at 11:55 and then 12:05. You might not have to wait 24 hours. I did. Alright, so let's go ahead and start by talking about the keys. If you want to look for keys, you can look underground. I'm showing some spots on the map here. Anytime you see one of those yellow arrows, if you see where I'm looking right now, it's a cool run to kind of start there, head west. Doesn't take long, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I had awful luck. I'm not playing. The worst luck possible. Not only on finding hyena keys, but the parts for the gun too. I had to run these missions so many times. It took me a couple weeks to do this, and some of my friends got this done in like 3 days. So there's your keys. You just keep running around, and what you're looking for when you're underground are these white boxes. And this is what they're going to look like when you open them. Just running around, and see, that's a True Sons key. Can't tell you how many of those I found, but I did not find hyena keys for a long time. Fortunately, I had some buddies that had a ton of them. So I don't know if by those guys opening them I could ever get the parts. If you ever need to see how many you have, then you can look in your inventory, go to resources, it'll tell you how many of each one you have. Alright, so you could see there, no hyena keys. I was running slim on these things the whole time. So let's talk about the first mission. Grand Washington Hotel. Alright, we're looking for the loaded canister. It's over here to the east of the White House. I'm going to show all these things in relation to the White House. Cool thing about Grand Washington Hotel is that there's 2 hyena boxes inside of this mission. So every time you run it, when you're looking for the loaded canister, you should be able to find it in one of the 2 on your first runs. Before I started tracking for this video, I feel like I found it way early on accident before I even knew what it was. But when I was running this through you'll see my guy Hunks running up here. When he ran it through, he caught it in the first box. I think somebody else caught it in the second box that we play with, so you'll be able to figure it out pretty quick. When you're getting to the first box, just look for this staircase. Alright, so when you come up, there's a hallway straight ahead. You're going to fight some guys, but if you look when you get about halfway down, there's going to be an opening in the wall where you can go straight, but you can break off to the left also, and there's some walls blown open, and there's a bathroom you're going to be looking for. So after we get this guy, I'm tearing off to the left. There's the opening in the walls, and then you're going to see the hyena box tucked away in this bathroom on the right. Okay, so I've got hyena keys. Then you can see my guy Hunk comes in. He opens it up, and I think he found it right there when we were running through this. Okay, second box, when you go back upstairs and you're about to go outside, look for these concrete stairs, and right when you hit sunlight, make sure you don't run and hop over that wall, because that wall will take you too far in the mission. You won't be able to get back. So that's the second box there. You have 2 shots at it. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about the next piece. We're looking for the Creative Mag, Jefferson Trade Center. Still east of the White House and south of the Grand Washington Hotel. Again, Creative Mag is what we're looking for. As soon as you start the mission here, make sure you're on normal. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. It doesn't matter what level or what tier you are. You're running on normal and you're going to have it every time. So go ahead, head in, and then you're going to head down these 2 escalators, and you're going to go ahead, get through the mission, and then we'll show where the box is. We're looking for a parking ramp. You know, when you see a parking ramp, you're going to come up and, per usual, have a gunfight. And once you have a body pile, you're going to head in through this open garage doorway, head up the ramp. I turned the brightness up because it's so dark back in this corner. It will be darker, but you will see the hyena box back there, and that should have our Creative Mag piece in it. Alright? Then lastly, we've got the modified mods in the Judiciary branch over to the east of the Judiciary, or the last 2 missions. 2 places to find it. There's a side mission, and then there's a random alley on the building. Alright, I'm going to show the dark zone on the Dark Zone East, there's a control point that I fast traveled to get very close to both locations for these hyena boxes. So when you leave the Dark Zone there, you come, and here is the start of the side mission. It is just west of this opening. You're going to head in. There's the main doors to show you what it looks like. Go through the mission. This is the start door. When you get through the mission, you know you're on track. When you go through this garden area, head straight through there, and there's going to be an elevator. You're going to push that open, get into the basement, and as always for these Chatterboxes, it always ends up in a parking garage, whatever reason. Check this out. There is a turret straight ahead. They're going to get into a fight here with some elites, and once you get those guys, you're going to get to this turret, and just behind the turret is the room you're looking for. There's a hyena key right here. And I believe, see, I swung and missed. Who knows how many times that happened? Plenty for me. But I know my guy Hunk, who was running through these, he found it on first try on that one. Coming back to the control point we talked about in Dark Zone East. Looking for the modified mods still. Head north, and as you run up the street, you'll see a chain link fence. There's 4 chain link fence for no reason. And if you look back between the orange building and the gray one here, there's a fence with a lock. Shoot the lock, and as you go down the alley, there's going to be a ladder on the right. Climb up the ladder, kick the door open, climb another ladder, and voila. Hyena box. And there's the modified mods. The 2 locations you can find it, down in that basement behind the turret, or here. Okay? That is where you'll find all the pieces. I know I didn't have clips of me finding them all, but that's now you have all 3 components to find. If you need to see what you have, head into your inventory, click over to resources, and you see the red components there. This was the last piece for me. And now we can talk about the blueprint for the Chatterbox. Alright, bank headquarters, over to the west of the White House. Do not do what I'm doing. It is invaded right now, and you're going to see at the end. I didn't know this, but if you run the invaded mission, you will not get a hyena box, you will get a black tusk box. Alright, we're looking for hyena boxes for Chatterbox parts. Here we go, bank headquarters, alright? Head in the street, go to the blue doors. Just going to show you guys how the mission starts out so you know that you're on the right track. And once you get into the mission, you go through all your firefights. You know you're getting close when you go up this back staircase, and you're going to do some hardcore parkour over your yellow blanket there. And once you get to this lab, you're going to go through another firefight, and what you want to do on this floor is search around the back offices and you're looking for a gray fogged window. And I'm freezing it here so you can see just to the right of that there is a bookcase that you have to push an unmarked button. It's not like a door. See how he's standing off to the right there? A button is not going to pop up, but if you push X there, it'll open up, give you an RFID card that you're going to use later in the mission to open a vault, okay? When you know you're getting close to the vault, you'll see the bar wall here, and you're going to fight these guys, finish off everyone here, and once you get that part complete, you can see this big vault door will open. That's what the RFID key. If you don't get the key, you won't be able to open that vault. And over to the left, you have your gold gate. Go and hit the use key card here on the gold gate, and once you open this gate, there's supposed to be a hyena box that you open with a hyena key. See, that's a black tusk key. Do not do it when it's invaded. If it is invaded, you're gonna have to beat it once and then beat it again like I did here. See, I didn't get anything. The next time I beat it on normal, once it was grayed out, I did get the blueprints first time. As far as I know, everyone I've talked to has gotten that blueprint the first time as long as they've had all 3 components. You can do the other ones in any order. So there you have it, folks. The Chatterbox is complete. It's a cool looking gun. I know it was part of the meta in a lot of the PvP early on, but as of the 1.4 patch that released this week, 2 days ago, I don't see it as often. Seeing a lot more light machine guns, but that's beside the point. It's the cool point. The cool point is that's how you get the gun. They reset every 24 hours. You guys go ahead and use that, and if this video helped you out, likes, subscribes are always appreciated. Never expected. And that's all I got for today, and I will talk to everybody later.